Hey there. So in my last video, I told you a short story of why I do what I do, but I was a little mean. I left you out to dry a bit. I can hear what you're thinking. What was the word? And how did it have the ability to not only give her the strength through everything, and then within less than a minute, her identity is shaken and she's grasping for purpose and meaning? Well, I will tell you the word. So stick with me to the end, because that's where you'll get it. But first, this brings me to another story. Soon after that experience with my mindset shift, I was in Africa on a humanitarian project. Amazing. As part of the trip, our group was able to go on a couple safaris where we witnessed the elephant, giraffe, lion, and many other native animals in the wild. The experience left me in awe, particularly the elephant. It had such majesty. While we were there, we visited a Maasai village where they told us about the thorn-infested bramble bushes that they used to create a fence around their community of huts to protect them from caving in should an elephant rub up against the hut as a scratching post. That's how strong they are, just rubbing against it. So when I arrived home, I did some research to understand how such a powerful creature, when in captivity, could be left with a small, frail rope around its ankle and not even break free. Here's what I found. When the elephant was a baby, they used a strong chain. The elephant was small and could not break free. It learned its limits and over time no longer attempted to break free. They could switch out the chain around its ankle for a simple flimsy rope, and the elephant would stop short as soon as the rope was taut. This is based off of its beliefs of boundaries, and even though the elephant grew to weigh over 4,000 kilograms, its beliefs never grew with it. It had no idea its potential and was limited only by its beliefs of its boundaries based off of childhood experiences. So, what does this have to do with my one word? Everything! The word my mom used, or phrase that she always used to describe me, was strong. She would say, "She's the strong one." A compliment? Yes. However, the problem was within my definition or belief of what that word meant. And to me, it meant I can do it on my own. So, when I was faced with a life struggle that was more than I could handle alone, I was offered the only thought that made sense with my belief. Thanks, subconscious. And that was that I wasn't strong enough, which is when my life-changing mindset shift took place, described in my first video. So in short, I learned that asking for help took more strength than suffering alone. This is why at Master of Me, one of my logos is the elephant, to represent the hidden power and strength that can either be left trapped or, with support, freed to live a life with no regrets.